physios, I welcome you all to our channel Physio Vidyapeeth. We are back with our last lecture on motor learning topic. Okay, so we have completed all the theories of motor learning, and after that there are we can say 3 more theories which are related to the stages of motor learning. Okay, so my name is Vijay Kumar and let's get started. See, first is the Fitz and Posner 3-stage model. Second one is systems 3-stage model. Third one is Gentiles 2-stage model. Okay, each and everything is very simple. I will make you understand it in few, I think 10 to 12 minutes only. Okay, see, Fitz and Posner, according to him there are 3 stages of motor learning. First is cognitive, second is associative, and third is autonomous stage. Okay, and each of the stage is characterized by its own features. For example, an individual is learning to pick up the glass from the table. Okay, so in the first stage, which is the cognitive stage, the individual will decide that which strategy of movement he or she will use to pick up the glass, and the movement will be slow and movement will be in parts like this. First of all, he will extend the hand, then move forward, then grip, and then elbow flexion and take toward the mouth. That is, draw the hand toward the body. So in this stage a lot of variability is seen, and there will be a lot of spilling of water because the individual has not yet learned the correct strategy to pick up the glass of water from table. While in associative stage the individual came to a conclusion, that is that this particular strategy is efficient, that he need to put the hand like this, that is C grip. So initially maybe in the cognitive stage he was using any other kind of grip. Okay, so here he will use the C grip to hold the glass and move the glass toward the mouth to drink the water, and less variability is seen, that is there will be reduction in the spilling of water. While in autonomous stage, which is the last stage, and here the person is completely able to do the movement, even he or she is talking, he can just lift the glass and drink the water. Okay, so this is about the Fitz and Posner 3-stage model. Clinical implication is same as the example, that is learning to reach for a glass of water. Initially there are a lot of errors and spillage. Okay, that is the cognitive stage. Then he will refine the movement in associative stage, and lastly he will be able to reach the glass without any spillage. And this graph is important. It is very simple. One axis is representing the level of attention, while other axis is representing the stage of learning. So you can see cognitive, associative and autonomous stage. In the cognitive stage, level of attention is very high. That is why it is named as cognitive stage, because lot of conscious thinking is required. And as it moves toward the autonomous stage, see, the level of attention is reduced. That is why I said that even he or she is talking, he will just pick up the glass and drink the water. This is the Fitz and Posner 3-stage model. Second is systems 3-stage model. Okay, there are again 3 stages. Novice stage, that is the infant stage also. It is written as infant stage in some references. Then advanced stage, then expert stage. See, here the changes occur in the degree of freedom. Okay, so what is the degree of freedom? Degree of freedom is the directions in which we can do movement. For example, at shoulder joint we can do flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, internal and external rotation. Okay, so these are different degree of freedoms. So here from the novice stage to expert stage, the degree of freedom will be increased. Okay, one most famous example of this theory is like the story of an infant. That is, initially when we are infant, we are in the quadruped position. That is, not much movement is possible at our joint. So after some time we reach to the kneeling position. So we are going to use the hand movement, and then we start walking, and we are using all the joints. That is, throughout this process, that is from quadruped position to kneeling and to standing and walking, the degree of freedom is increasing. See, supporting oneself on all fours to kneeling to independently standing can be seen as increasing degree of freedom. मतलब कि धीरे धीरे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्वाड्रीपुड से नीलिंग पोजीशन में गए और नीलिंग से स्टैंडिंग में, जिसमें क्या है, हमारा डिग्री ऑफ एक्टिवेशन, डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम बढ़ रहा है. फिर को एक्टिवेशन ऑफ मसल्स इन एक्वायरिंग अर्ली स्टेज ऑफ मूवमेंट. सी, इसके लिए हमको आपको एक और एग्जांपल समझनी पड़ेगी. फॉर एग्जांपल, वी आर लर्निंग टू यूज अ हैमर. सो मान लीजिए एक हैमर है और मैं पहली बार हैमर यूज करूंगा. सो आई विल होल्ड इट लाइक दिस. सो टू डू दिस मूवमेंट, इनिशियली आई विल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट माई एगोनिस्ट एंड एंटागोनिस्ट of the wrist very strongly to keep it firm, and then I will do the movement of elbow. Okay, like this I will do the beating action by the help of hammer. So what I am doing, I am doing the strong contraction of agonist and antagonist. But you don't you think that this thing is not energetically, we can say, good? That is, it will require a lot of energy to do the contraction of agonist and antagonist. So with increasing practice, okay, we start releasing them and we use the co-activation instead of it. See, in the novice stage, learner simplifies the movement in order to reduce the degree of movement. So learner will hold the hammer and just do like this with the contraction of agonist and antagonist both. In advanced stage, learners start releasing the additional degree of freedom by allowing movement at more joint. So it will allow the movement, minor movement at wrist also. So that is why he or she will reduce the contraction at wrist joint to reduce the energy expenditure. अब हम थोड़ा wrist को भी free छोड़ने की कोशिश करेंगे. Expert stage, learner has released all the degree of freedom necessarily to perform the coordinated and efficient movement. Okay, so इसमें हमें क्या पता चल रहा है कि पहली स्टेज में हम जोर से हैमर को पकड़ रहे हैं, एगनिस्ट एंटागोनिस्ट दोनों टाइट हैं और हैमर यूज कर रहे हैं. फिर धीरे धीरे हमें पता लगेगा कि नहीं, ऐसे करने से तो 1 घंटा ही हैमर चला पा रहे हैं. फिर धीरे धीरे हम कॉन्ट्रैक्शंस को कम करेंगे और रिस्ट का भी मूवमेंट हमारा बढ़ता जाएगा. सो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इंक्रीज and we reach up to the coordinated stage. That is, we do the movement in a well coordinated manner like an expert. Okay, so फिर हम हैमर को चलाने में एक्सपर्ट हो जाएंगे. That was an example, and this was also important. That is quadruped to kneeling to standing. Okay, so this is about the system's 3-stage model. Last is Gentiles 2-stage model. It is again very important. There are 2 stages, first and second. First stage, goal is to understand the task. और क्या लिखा है? Task dynamics and develop the strategies which are appropriate to achieve the goal. यानी कि पहले जो फेज है या पहला जो स्टेज है, उसमें हमने टास्क का गोल क्या है और अपनी एक एफिशिएंट स्ट्रेटेजी टू परफॉर्म दैट टास्क, उसको हमने बनाना है. दैट इज गोल इज टू अंडरस्टैंड द टास्क एंड डेवलप द स्ट्रेटेजी टू अचीव द गोल. दूसरा स्टेज क्या है? गोल ऑफ लर्नर इज टू रिफाइन द एक्वायर्ड मूवमेंट एंड विच इज कॉल्ड एज फिक्सेशन और डाइवर्सिफिकेशन फेज. इसको मैं अभी डायग्राम के माध्यम से आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. ओके, यस, द टर्म फिक्सेशन एंड डाइवर्सिफिकेशन रेफर टू डिस्टिंक्ट रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ ओपन वर्सेस क्लोज्ड स्किल. ओके, सो अभी आपको ये समझ नहीं आया और अब मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा, फिर समझ में आएगा। अब देखो इसमें क्या है। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी आर लर्निंग टू प्ले फुटबॉल। सो व्हाट विल बी माय गोल? माय गोल विल बी टू take the ball by the use of my legs toward the opponent's goal, okay, so that I will get a point and my team will win. Okay, so this is goal. So what will be now my strategy? So my strategy will include that I will be using my legs without using hands to kick the ball faster and faster so that I can reach to the goal and get the point. In the second stage all the learning will occur and I will be doing the movement. But in the second stage, that is initial part, what I will be doing? In the second stage or in between the first and second stage, I will be playing football, but initially I will not be able to take the ball very fastly. That is, I will be using different strategies so that I can reach the goal efficiently and in the less time. Okay, so this graph in early and late practice, here also I have written early and late practice. So in open skill means, for example, football. Why open? Because there is one team in which I am playing and my teammates, and other team is my opponent's team. Okay, so opponent's team member will guide my movement. For example, I am standing here and my opponent team member is standing here. Definitely I will take the ball away from him toward that side to reach to the goal. That is, my movement is regarding or in relation to the environment. That is why it is called open skill. और open skill में हर बार environment change होगा, so definitely हर बार मेरी movement भी change होगी, जिसको हमने जाके यहाँ पर इतने सारे एरो बनाए। यानी कि इनिशियली भी हमें सीखने के लिए बहुत टाइम लगा, बहुत वेरिएबल मूवमेंट्स किकिंग करने के लिए हमें बहुत प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ी। सो इनिशियली भी बहुत सारी मूवमेंट करनी पड़ी, जिससे जाकर एंड में क्या हुआ? डाइवर्सिफिकेशन। यानी कि अब अगर ओपोनेंट यहां पर है तब भी मैं गोल कर दूंगा, वहां पर है तब भी मैं गोल कर दूंगा। दैट इज द डाइवर्सिफिकेशन। और फिक्सेशन में क्या होगा? For example, I am playing golf. I am holding the golf stick. I moved it like this. And when I am new, that is, I haven't played golf initially or previously, so there may be a lot of chances when the golf stick is not even hitting the ball. Okay, I will be moving like this and the ball will be still here. Okay, so that is the initial learning phase. A lot of practice will be required. But at last, there is only one arrow, that is one movement is produced. Why? Because here in the golf, that is the single person game, I am moving the ball, that is I am doing the shot and ball is going toward the goal. Okay, so here there is no external environment which is guiding my movement. Okay, so there is no effect of external environment. My goal is fixed and my shot, which is decided by me, I will move it like this. Similarly in shot put and in discus throw. Okay, here also the movement is fixation type, that is the closed skill movement. Okay, so this is about the Gentiles two-stage model. Okay, so I will explain you this thing again. First stage, goal is understand and develop strategies which are appropriate to achieving the goal. That is this part, this initial part. पहले मैंने क्या किया, मेरा गोल क्या है वो देखा, फिर डिफरेंट स्ट्रेटेजीज यूज की। देखो तभी इनिशियली ग्राफ चौड़ा है, ग्राफ इज ब्रॉडर इन द इनिशियल फेज। लेकिन बाद में क्या हुआ, अगर हम क्लोज्ड स्किल की बात करें, ओके, क्लोज्ड स्किल में बाद में क्या हुआ? फिक्सेशन। दैट इज फिक्सेशन। फिर सिर्फ एक ही मूवमेंट प्रोड्यूस होगी जो कि हमें चाहिए, क्योंकि यहां पर कौन सा कोई एक्सटर्नल इन्वायरमेंट है। लेकिन यहां पर क्या है, फिर से मैंने ओपन स्किल के लिए, फुटबॉल खेलने के लिए मैंने गोल को समझा और मैंने बहुत प्रैक्टिस की। दैट इज वेरिएबिलिटी अक्कर्ड। डेवलप द स्ट्रेटेजीज एप्रोप्रिएट टू अचीव द गोल। आई डेवलप्ड अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजीज कि ऐसे किक मारेंगे, ऐसे किक मारेंगे, और फिर जो गोल है वो भी तो डाइवर्सिबल है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द डाइवर्सिफिकेशन। क्यों? क्योंकि हर बार ओपोनेंट टीम का मेंबर एक ही जगह पे थोड़ू रहेगा, जिससे हमारा जो लास्ट पर भी जो रिजल्ट आ रहा है वो भी डाइवर्स आ रहा है, दैट इज द डाइवर्सिफिकेशन इन ओपन स्किल मूवमेंट। ओके, सो विद दिस we are completing the whole motor learning topic. Okay, so now I will be coming in 1 to 2 days and delivering electrotherapy 2 lectures. That is, initially I will be completing the electrotherapy, then we will move toward the exercise therapy again. Okay, so till then you keep on studying. Thank you to one and all.